Hey friends, welcome to Nadia's Crafty Corner. So let's start with this beautiful oval grapevine. She's about 18 inches. We are going to go in with some laurel leaves and a beautiful blue ribbon. We are going to put in a little mimosa. You guys should know how much I love my mimosa. My 60919 in blue, well, a few shades of blue. And we're going to make ourselves a very pretty spring summer wreath. Okay, so we are going to start with some of the laurel leaves, and I'm just going to place them on the top. I already have decided that my bow is going to go at about 9 o'clock, so it will be on the left side of your screen. So I'm inserting my greenery, and I also have some blue leaves. I picked them up from my wholesaler, and but the oval grapevine, the ribbon, the leaves, green ones you see me use now, are from Nick's Seasonal Decor. I will put the link in the description. And he also has beautiful blue ficus that will look absolutely stunning in here. So where my bow is going, I am going to place more greenery once I set my bow because I like to mingle it in together. So I'm adding my blue leaves, a little touch of blue mixed in with the greenery. I always like to mix all the elements together. And I'm making my stems shorter because I don't need them as long as they come. And inserting them here and there. I wanted to make the wreath with my mimosa, which is a beautiful tree that grows in Italy. It's in the family of the ferns, and in fact, the leaves look like fern leaves. And it is it is the most traditional flower given to women for Women's Day. So, and I felt that mixing it in with the blue was a beautiful touch. So here we go in with my bow. I just made a simple loopy bow with a 1.5 inch ribbon. And I always like to zip tie and then bring my greenery in between the bow. You'll see me adding touches of little branches of mimosa and more greenery in the bow. I just absolutely love that. And you see now that the bow is in place, I like to go in. This might not be the traditional way that a wreath is made, but it works for me. It helps me balance things around. So that's the way I like to design it, and just starting to add more in and around my bow. Shorter pieces, longer pieces. I didn't want too much of the blue near my bow because the bow already has a lot of blue. And you'll see how we're going to mix in the yellow from the mimosa. That will just look beautiful with the blue. I'm going in with a little bit of 60919, which, as you can see, also has more of this delicate greenery. And I just love the touch of delicateness that it gives to any piece, really. I used one branch of the 60919, which has 3 stems, and I divided them into smaller sections as I did not need the bigger ones to be placed. It was too big, too bulky. So we split them up and used them here and there. And if you're noticing, I'm putting the blue on the base so that once we go in with the yellow, we will be able to basically make a difference between the yellow and the blue, but still make it uniform and together. And look how pretty it already starts to look. And you just saw me trim a couple of pieces from the 60919 because it was making it too bulky. So we go from the bottom and then bring the branches up and mingling them in with the rest of the greenery that we have on our wreath. And of course, let's not forget to fill the sides, underneath, behind the bow. And as you can see, when I insert my stems, I pull them up as well. So we give them a three-dimensional look rather than have all our floral and greenery just flat on the wreath. And we're starting to go closer to the bow with our yellow. And it's just absolutely gorgeous how we mingled the flower together with the loops. And now we're going to start filling the top of our wreath. Again, bringing the yellow mimosa mixed in with all the other elements that we have on our wreath. And whenever I come across a short piece, that's my piece that I love to insert in our bow. And I'm sure you can see it on the corner, but I am using my glue pot, so I'm dipping in all my stems before they go into my wreath. And I decided to add a couple of more tails, so I just took the ribbon, put it on a pick, and I did cut the pick to make it a little shorter, and then inserted diagonal into my grapevine just to make sure that it wasn't going to go through the back. And just add a few more touches. And a little bit more in the center, why not? I had a couple of leaves from the mimosa left, so I decided to put them in. And we're just going to keep on adding a few more pieces here and there. A couple of more loops. I'm sorry, tails, not loops, just tails. And of course, we're gonna fluff and we're gonna check, making sure that all our elements look the way we want them to look. Added a little bit more of the 60919 on the top. I'm not used to designing on a table. I usually design on a stand, so I kept lifting my wreath just to make sure that everything was even, uniform, and looking pretty. And there you have it. Look how pretty she looks. And it's just a little bit of blue, a little bit of yellow, making sure that everything is together to make a beautiful uniform look. And there she is. Hope you enjoyed this, guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Make sure you subscribe to my channel.